Hello viewers. This video is specifically made for a fella named Sam that said he needed a little bit of help. Apparently Sam has some trouble with one of his feet and he's stuck in a wheelchair. He's trying to lose a little weight using water fasting, and he asked me for a way to help him get through. So I am going to throw a few tricks and tips for somebody stuck in a wheelchair to get through their water fasting, burn a little bit of extra calories. Since my normal go-to is, hey, light cardio, go walking, and that won't work in this particular situation. So, Sam, first thing I'm going to ask you, is your wheelchair powered or is your wheelchair manual? If it's manual, then, like I said, go for a walk. You'll just be burning your arms, which ain't that bad because then you're getting all of this movement and you get to work your abs as you're pushing that chair. I've played in one a few times. It can give you a hell of a workout. So that will be one option for burning additional calories. Another option is iso flexing. So as I'm sitting here talking to you, I flex and hold my abs. I then count to 10. Even though we're speaking, I'm flexed up right now. And then after 10, I release. Oh. And I breathe out and I poke my belly forward. Ha. I use this technique a lot myself, especially when I'm driving, even when I'm walking on occasion. I'll flex and then release. And then flex, and then release. Now this doesn't just work for your abdominals. You can use the same technique on your arms and just tighten them up and hold it. You don't have to lift weights. You don't have to go anywhere. You just flex and you hold it. And the harder you flex, the more your muscles are going to cause you to shake. And no offense, that looks creepy as hell, but it feels great. So flexing and doing isoflexes can help you burn a lot of extra calories without you even having to move from your chair. So if you've got foot issues, whatever, you're caught in your chair. I've seen some guys in wheelchairs at the gym. They're fucking ripped. Little bitty legs because they don't use them, obviously. But the rest of their body, massive, just hulks of muscle. So it's definitely doable. You can, of course, do light weightlifting. You can do shoulder presses with dumbbells. You can do curls. Depending on how your chair works and if you can get into a position, you can do arm extensions to work your triceps and your rear shoulders here. You can lay over. I don't know exactly what kind of pain you're in, how you move your feet around. But you can always lay over your knees and bring out your arms this way to work the rear delts. And you can do that with any kind of dumbbells. You can 5-10 pounds if you need to. Whatever weight you've got. All the way up to however heavy you can do. I don't know what you have in your personal arsenal or toolbox for weights and things of that nature. But that is definitely something you can do. As for the water fasting, I would think, I could be wrong here, but I would think that water fasting would be a little bit easier on you as long as you can keep your mind busy. If you're stuck in the chair and you can't keep your body super busy, you can definitely keep your mind busy. And what I mean is stay busy thinking of new ideas. For me, I'm a business person. I run a woodworking shop and I also design and publish board games and card games and sell them on my Etsy. So what I'll do is I'll walk around and you can just kick it and just start thinking of new ideas, how things will go together. Start thinking about, you can create stories. If you're like a Dungeons and Dragons person, a DM or something, like I've created entire worlds in my mind, and hell, I'll just go there sometime and watch the people living their lives in a world that is all in my head. It's pretty neat. The place is called Runaya. I've actually got a few games that take place there. So that's something to do. Mental mathematics is something else. I love to go to like Walmart and I'll just take any two prices and multiply them together just to keep my mind running and keep me occupied. Play a game, man. Jump on a video game. If you're stuck and you can't go to work, just do whatever it takes. Read a book. Jump on the internet. YouTube University. Learn a new skill. Learn a new software. If you keep your mind busy, the cravings and the thought of food gets pushed further and further back. So the first 3 days are always going to be hell in a water fast. Don't know why. I've done over 50 water fasts. The first 3 days are still when I'm going to fail most often. Now, I even have the tricks and tips that I teach other people, and I use them too, but that doesn't mean that I don't fail. So, if you slip up, if you fail, if you crack after 2 days or on the third day and it's just too much and you just have to have something to eat, you have a little snack, you go right back to it. Because look, you never truly fail as long as you keep trying. Let's say I'm at the bottom of a mountain. My goal is the top of the mountain, right? And I climb that mountain for a long time. Then I slip and I come way back down here. But I keep going. I climb in the mountain and I slip. I climb the mountain and I slip. I climb the mountain and I slip. Every one of those slips is not a failure. Every one of those slips is just an opportunity to prove that I'm going to keep going. Because eventually I make it to the top of that mountain. And then success. So there was never a single failure. There were just small little slips along the way. It's only failure if you stop trying. If you say, I'm done, and you go back down the mountain, and you stop your objective of climbing, then you fail. It's the only way you can. If you have any other questions, anything like that, just hit me up on YouTube, throw a comment to this video or one of my other ones. I check it a couple of times a day, and I reply normally pretty quickly. And if it's something I can help you with, I will help you with it. So thanks, Sam, and hopefully this video helps you out, man.